Hi, I'm SARTU NYAMBE and I have something to say. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, but if you're new here, hi, I'm SARTU. So in today's video I am going to be talking about some key things that have inspired me from the last video that I did with my friend Annie, where we spoke about the whole concept of starting again / moving on when you're relocating to a new country. I thought this would be a great addition to my starting again series, just because I feel like breaking down key things that really stuck out to me and understanding that their words have made a lasting impression on me, and I'm going to definitely implement this in my life. So thank you, Annie, and let's get straight into the video. Boom, boom, boom. What did I learn? So as an overview of what I've learned is the whole idea of self. When I heard Annie talk, I really felt a sense of understanding of who she is. And that is number one. Understanding who you are, but also having a foundation of self. With having a foundation of self, I truly feel you're able to make authentic decisions that are going to work in the long run for you, especially in a world where you have not a lot of control of external things. The one thing you only have control of is yourself, and I feel like having a great foundation of that will lead you and help you navigate through life a lot more easier. I definitely got that from her, and as we go through life and we go along our journeys and experience different things, we have to sit down and talk to ourselves and be like, what don't I like? What do I like? Always evolving, we're always changing. That will definitely require you to understand who you are as you go along your journey, and what your limits are, what aren't your limits, so all that great stuff. And that leads into the second point that I learnt, which was to allow yourself to fly and to take risks. Once you know who you are, then you're able to distinguish what decisions will work for you and what risks work for you. And 9 times out of 10, they probably won't feel like risks, honestly. And yeah, I feel like the whole idea of her being able to be like, I trust myself, it is something that is really refreshing to hear and see someone to do. It's the whole idea of like, I don't know what to expect, but all I know is that I'm gonna try. And I feel like giving yourself the ability to try and the freedom to do so is something that I find so inspiring, but also so commendable, because a lot of people being me, find it really difficult to allow ourselves to fly and to take risks just because we're so scared of the what ifs. And I really do feel like Annie focuses on the why not. And one of the last points that I took away from this interview was to acknowledge unresolved issues and traumas. Allowing yourself to be honest about traumas and things that are around you is so important. I feel the whole concept sometimes of starting again and moving on can be a coping mechanism to avoid your problems and your issues, and can be used as a disservice to your growth and to your development and to your decision making, because you're doing the whole fight or flight situation where you're running from your issues and trying to allow external things to fix things that are internal. It definitely stuck to me because it's the whole quote of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, and that is basically what it is. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, your problems and your traumas will continue to follow you unless you resolve it, unless you deal with it. Not even resolve it, but unless you acknowledge it and you actively make the effort to work on those things. How do I feel? My final thoughts. I feel good. Like, I feel very open to the whole idea of self and what I want to do, and understand the fact that sometimes it's not going to make sense to other people, but as long as I'm able to have a foundation of who I am and understanding the fact that as long as it makes sense to me, it doesn't matter. And I think that's definitely what I've taken away and how I feel from all of this. So yeah, like, amazing. And also understanding the fact that you're not going to have it all figured out, and that's okay. I think there's always so much emphasis on the whole idea of making sure everything's all set in stone and planned. But sometimes you can't plan stuff, and that's absolutely fine. So definitely I learned to trust myself and just to try. I thought I'd just add that in, this extra clip. So that is it. I'll see you guys in the next video and all that great stuff. I need to find someone to interview. Great. Organisation. Amazing. Have a lovely day. Bye.